What's up, guys? Welsh LB here, back with another rant video. Just got back from work, which I'm surprised I'm actually excited. I'm kind of excited to make a vlog for some reason. I have a good idea. So today's topic I want to be change. So when in the past, all through high school, middle school, not much in college anymore, but I felt a sense of repetition, obviously, and a sense of, I don't know, sadness, or just I don't know, I was just overall unhappy. And I mean, it wasn't because I didn't have many friends, or, you know, all these other things that you would assume because someone's unhappy. It was just because you'd go to school, you'd wake up, you'd go to school, you'd go home, do homework, go to bed, eat dinner, you know, the times in between, maybe hang out with friends, that kind of thing. But during the week, it was more just, for me, it was just over and over and over again. Saturdays and Sundays, you'd hang out with, you know, your friends, go to the movies, go out to eat, but it would just be the same thing every weekend. There was no, like, difference. And maybe that's just me, I don't know. But and during that time, you feel like you're just running on autopilot. Like, you go to school, you don't really learn anything. You get home, you're just like, whatever. You go to sleep. Like, nothing. You didn't do anything that day that is, you know, something to talk about. You didn't do anything that day extraordinary, or even you didn't do anything. Yeah, you know, and that's something that you really got to get out of. You have to learn how to do just something. You got to learn to change something in your life. So, in high school, I didn't have like a lot of friends. I mean, I have a tight friend group that I hang out with now, like a few friends that I still hang out with, and we hang out when we get back from college. But when I went to college, I decided that I was gonna, you know, reach out and meet people and do all these things, and I did do that. And I mean, now I have, you know, I know a lot of people, and it's really fun to, you know, be walking down, you know, one of the walkways and just be like, hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? And then meeting other people from that person, or just, you know, meeting new people. I also told myself I was going to study more, and I was going to go to the library. I actually, you know, go places now to study. I don't just sit in my dorm room and study. And just those small, very, you know, you wouldn't think to be much, those small instances where you do something does a lot. Because you don't know, if you go to the library and you start studying, you could meet someone there and they'd be like, hey, you want to go to dinner with these few people? Yeah, I'll go to dinner. Let me just study a little bit. Or you go to dinner somewhere else. You go out to dinner with a couple of friends, and, you know, something funny happens. You know, you will keep that. It'll remain. But if you just stay in your dorm all day, or you go to high school and you do nothing all the time, like I did, it's just you stop losing your perseverance for things like that. You just become undetermined. You become less likely to, I don't want to say succeed, but you just feel like you're stuck. You don't really want to do anything, and all these other things. So what I'm trying to say is just, you know, change something. Just change. If you feel unhappy, you feel uneasy about how, I don't want to say just life, but just something is going, change something about it. It could be the smallest thing in the world. Yeah, you don't like, you know, your eating habits, eat with your left hand. Here you go. Why the fuck not, right? Sorry, so pardon my French. But it's just those small things that you can change that, you know, help you out in the long run. And then, I mean, I think that's it about all I want to say. It relates to my life because I was like that all through middle school and all through high school. Like, I moved into the town I am now in middle school in 6th grade. So, I mean, all the, like, people that, you know, grew up together or were hanging out, and I was just kind of the outcast. I mean, I made friends pretty quick, but you know how in middle school and high school there was, like, I don't want to say cliques, or but there were people that hung around more often than they hung around with you, and, you know, whatever, they still said hey. And if you were in a small high school, then you know what I'm talking about, that, like, everyone knows each other, but I mean, you might not have hung out with everyone. So, you know, cliques, friend groups, that kind of thing. And the people I hung out with were cool. They were more just like, I would say average, you know, the average group. They weren't these people that partied a ton. They weren't these people that were working smart. They weren't these people that were part of the school government, student government, whatever. They were just, getting buyers, the averages, and I didn't like that. Towards the end of my and I hung out with them from middle school to high school, and then by my senior year, I was hanging out with the smarter bunch, or I was hanging out with them more. I still kept in touch with the other guys, but it was just that small change. And then now, like, I felt I went into college learning a little bit more about myself, knowing that, being the smartest one in the room is not the best room to be in. You got to be in a different room. And I really understand that now. But it really relates to my life. I changed a lot, and big changes. I lost a lot of friends. I don't really talk to a lot of people that are in high school. I still talk to a few, but it's up to you if you want to change, like, a lot or a little. But if you're just unhappy, you just learn to adapt to something else. And I think that's what the rant is about today. The movie, maybe a movie about a character who just changes. Now, it doesn't have to be, they changes over they change throughout the whole movie, but they change as in, what is it, Big, when Tom Hanks becomes like a kid again? When he's a kid and he becomes huge, he becomes Tom Hanks. God damn. Or just anything like that. Just do one of those. Or what was that movie called? The one with Matt Damon. It's got Matt Damon in it. He transforms. It's in the island in the sky. Edit this part out. I don't care. But yeah, drop that in the comments. And as always, guys, drop the ideas, thoughts, and questions in the comments below. This is Walshy LB saying have a nice day, and I'm signing off. Peace, guys.